Hello, hope you're doing well. So here we have the game called Kaidoku, which is a multiplayer language game. It's in its mechanics quite straightforward and simple. You have a group of people. One is the describer, and the others are guessers. And then you take turns to describe. The faster and more efficient you are at describing words, the more points you get, and the faster you are at guessing, the more points you get. And then by tracking points, we can see how proficient you are in the language, and then give you harder and harder words the better you become at the game, and then hopefully, naturally, make you better and better at the language you're trying to learn, right? So now, if we take a look at the desktop view here, we can just enter a username. I'll just call myself Raccoon Mood, and then here we have an overview of the lobbies that we can play in. We are first going to work on Spanish and Japanese, try to make that really good, and then expand into the other languages. But now, if we just start with Spanish, now we are in the lobby. I am the host, and now we can try to make another player join. Let's call this player Phone Gamer, right? So they're gonna be using their mobile phone, and then they will also join Spanish. So now we can see that here in the desktop view, we now have two users. Right now, Phone Gamer is going to press ready, and now we can start the game. Now here you can see that we are starting out as a describer, because we have word options that we can choose from, and obviously the guesser cannot see the word options because they have to guess the word, obviously. That's essentially the gist of it. You take turns, you get points, be good and fast, communicate well, and you will learn the language, hopefully, in a very natural manner, right? With natural progression and ranking points and all that stuff. That's honestly it. Of course, there are some additional details just to make it a little bit more fun, right? Because we can, for example, go full screen, right? So if we go full screen in the game, and which you also can do mobile to make it more mobile friendly, because there's not a lot of space to draw in if you're on the mobile right here, right? There's not a lot of space to draw right here, so you can go full screen just as we are doing right here on the desktop. You can do it on both desktop and mobile, go full screen, right? And what happens here is a little bit of extra fun, right? So if somebody tries to type a guess, you can see the guess pops up, and you can see what people are trying to guess while you're describing, which can help you try to adjust your descriptions, right? And now the whiteboard has opened, so now the word we have to describe is árbol, which is a tree, right? So you can just draw a tree when the whiteboard becomes available to help your description along the way, right? And that can make it more fun. Also, when the describer actually gets to guess, let's say they actually guess the word árbol, now a chat is open, and if they choose to now chat with us, you can see that the chat is up in the right side, making bubbles, right? So it's just some fun elements. It's not really core mechanics, but it's just for more fun. That's really it. When the whole round is over, when the whole game is over, you can see your rank points moving. You can see how well you did. I will let you see that for yourself when you join and play the game. And otherwise, that's it for this time. Thank you very much for your time. Looking forward to see you join us, and hopefully learn in an efficient, effective, and actually fun manner. Thank you very much. Again, adios. Sayonara.